Good morning, this is John Pinto, your roving realtor, bon vivant, video blogger, podcaster, raconteur, and home chef. And this morning, for Memorial Day, we're going to make eggs in purgatory. So here's my ingredients. Some crushed red pepper. If I had them, I would prefer to use the fresh Calabrian chili peppers and seed them and use those, but that'll work. Dried oregano, extra virgin olive oil, and a little red wine for the glazing. Thank you, Balmaro Montes from Marita's vineyard. We've got a 2004 that we were drinking yesterday. I've got my 5-quart all-clad LTD ready for action. Probably be able to fit 4 cans of tomatoes in there. And my 3-quart all-clad, copper-clad, probably be able to do 8 eggs poached in the pizzaiolo sauce in there. And I've got my favorite kitchen utensil, my little Nautilus fork. So let's have at it. So I just dropped 2 chopped red onions in the 5-quart pan, 1 chopped red onion in the 3-quart pan. I prefer Vidalia onions or Maui onions, but the red onions or the white onions will work. And we'll season the onions a little bit with some kosher salt. And then I'll just work them through with my pitchfork. Until I go to the next step. I've got my Cento tomatoes standing by. I happen to have cherry tomatoes in my pantry, and they will work just fine. I prefer the San Marzano Pilates, but either way, they'll work fine. So those are on standby. I'll be opening those up momentarily. The onions are starting to caramelize, so I think I'll throw in some of the red wine. Again, that's 20-year-old Soma Cabernet Sauvignon from Balmaro Montes at Marita's vineyard up in Coomsville. He's got a lot of patience. He cellars the wines for a long time. So we're doing pretty good on the onions. I'll go ahead and give them a little toss. Okay, those onions look nice and caramelized, so in goes the tomatoes. And we got 3 cans of tomatoes in there. Let's put two cans in here. And I think I'll take this other can of tomatoes. Let's see, we'll put it partially in here, partially in here. So far, so good. So the San Marzano tomatoes, but actually in this case the cherry tomatoes, are simmering and reducing. So I'm gonna throw in crushed red pepper. That's the only thing I measure. So that'll be about 1/3 of a teaspoon per can of tomatoes. That's probably about right. And same thing here. Oops, that one's gonna be a little hotter. And then some dried oregano. Some more dried oregano. Some kosher salt. I'll be tasting it later for salt, so I'll go easy now. Can always add salt. And by the way, on the tomatoes, if you can't get San Marzano tomatoes, I like 6-in-1 from Escalon. It may go under the label Luna Rosa. They're a lot less expensive than San Marzano tomatoes, but they're very good. And they'd be good in this application. Now that I have all the ingredients in, I'll just... This is why I like my pitchfork. I'll crush all the cherry tomatoes. Not necessary to put them in a mill. Love this pitchfork. Got it in a kitchen supply place in Nola, just outside of Napoli. Let's get this one here. Very good, so you got the idea. So now we have the tomato sauce. This is a pizzaiolo sauce, by the way. Olive oil, crushed red pepper, oregano, San Marzano tomatoes in this case, cherry tomatoes, little salt, no garlic. So we've got that one and that one on a slow simmer. We'll just get it reduced. And I'm gonna go check on my crew who's prepping the bread. Scott Cooper, executive chef Scott Cooper from Ne Papillon in San Jose, is gonna be grilling the West One sourdough sandwich loaf with a little olive oil and seasoning on it. And then we'll drape, after we soft poach the eggs in here, we'll drape the sauce and the eggs on top of the grilled sourdough with a little grated cheese on top. Put on the edge because I don't want to get shells into the sauce. Yeah.
No, because you know.
Yeah.
Because you know what you're doing. I know it's in there. My compliments to the chefs.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Oh shit, so guys.
Plastic or silverware?
Okay, here's almost the finished product. Some eggs soft poaching in the pizzaiolo sauce there. More eggs soft poaching in the pizzaiolo sauce there. And we have some grilled West One sourdough bread seasoned by Chef Scott Cooper, and more to come.